Right, I'm going to try downloading VSDC. I heard this might work, but I don't know if it will work with the modern ones, so it might be a bit of an ask. It's kind of going to be... What? Oh, there it is. 91.7. Let's go 64-bit, have more of a... I don't know. Try downloading it. It might run, but I think it's more likely to run if I have an older version, because this is one I actually use. I'm not just downloading a random editor and going, oh yes, I'm going to try this. I will put this on and see if it works, and I don't think it's going to work because it's kind of modern, really. If it doesn't install, I could try an older version, but I'd have to go looking for an older version. Okay. Where's it put that then? Video editor, there it is. It would need that, yeah, it would need to run that as an, okay. Okay, it's doing it, okay. Okay, I didn't expect it to work. This might not run it though, the installer might work, but the program may not, I don't know, because I've had things where the... Oh, it needs C++. Does it? Okay. Oh, it's doing it. Yeah, I didn't expect the installer either does or doesn't work, and if the installer works, it may not run it, the actual program, so it can depend. Yeah, it's doing it, so... See if it works. If it works, I mean, that'd be the standard if it does, to be honest. So I've got no video to put in it. Okay, just to that, just as this thing here won't go away. Alright. I bet it doesn't work. Surprise me. Oh, it's running. It may not like the graphics though, because what I found is that I tried running it on a machine without a graphics card, with only integrated, and it didn't like it. So if it does run, that means there's some form of 3D graphics that it's using then, at some level. I could try an older version if this doesn't work. This is asking a lot, I think, really. What's it doing? And its inability to work with... It's not doing anything, is it? I don't know what to even cancel. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm terminating here. I don't know what it's doing. So I can't kill that. I don't know how to get rid of that. I can't kill it because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. Video editor, is that what it is? Stop. Kill. Yes. There it is, it was that. I closed something else, I don't know what it was. Yeah, this is not working, so I'm thinking if I get an older version, I don't know what version I'm running there. It's 20, I think. I'm not sure what it is. Let's go for that one. I don't know what even these are. 2019. I'll download this one then. I thought it was saying it's been released in 2022. It's that someone's uploaded it. There it is. Oh, that one there. Okay. Let's try this one. Oh, bugger. What's this? It's what? It doesn't matter on Linux anyway in a virtual machine, so they do a thing where they have their own installer. I'd rather just give me the file. Just give me the file. When you try and get that, like drivers, my bloody IBM laptop's got something going on with its trackpad, and I'm like, it keeps messing up. So I have to find a driver for that or something because it's got an issue with that. I'm annoyed at that. What I was going to do with my voice work on that, and I'm about to go through my main machine. Normally used to use 2 computers to do that sort of thing. I did this, didn't it, last time? Oh god, I put older versions on. The last one froze, so this is an older version. This is 2019. This is 21 on here. I don't know what version I've been running on my main Windows one, to be honest. Keeps getting stuck on this. Not working. Those are not working. Come on, where's got to be an older version? Can't get this right now. I want to get an old one. The old one. There. Why have I got something from about 2019, not 2021? Go for this one. What? I've just done that, haven't I? Yeah, it will be nice if you did it. Yes. This, seeing if, because the modern ones are going to be sort of geared for Windows 10, so that's kind of asking a lot of Windows, of wine. So something that's like geared for 2017 or 18 is a bit older, so it's Windows 7 still a kind of a thing. God. It is doing it. It is loading. It's just the. How do I uninstall anything on here? How do you uninstall something on here if there's no uninstaller? I don't know. What's it doing that for? Yes. Go again. If it doesn't work with this, it's not really worth going right back to the really old ones because they're really tedious to use. But I just want to see if it'll run something that's kind of recent but not super modern. Some things just won't work no matter what you do. So C++ the thing is like. No, go away. Let's try that. This is older. It could be down to the lack of a graphics card that it can't find it, or oh. Well, it was doing something then. Oh. Yes, it's doing it. Okay. No. It's running it. Okay, this is what I use to make my videos on Windows 10 and Windows 7. They're both 64-bit Windows versions. And I've gone, I think, onto a higher version. I'm not sure which one I've got, and I'd have to run it and it would mess up the recording. So this is a lot older. 30 frames, 10, it sets to do 720. It's running it though. I haven't got a video to put in it though. This, close that. Quite familiar with it, but it uses a thing where I haven't got anything to bloody put in it. It keeps doing this. Go away. Getting on my nerves, that is. Anything I could think of, you could put a picture in there. I can't record anything. It's working VSDC. I didn't think it would. Okay. I'll start that. So that version there. 6.3845 is the one that works on with wine. I don't know about anything later. You might better get away with a bit later. Get rid of that. If I just typed in Amiga and I go to images and I get a picture of someone's computer, one of the Amiga computers or whatever, and I just save image as, stick it in pictures, okay, and then that one. I've got nothing to put in the thing, but you can put pictures in there, and that can actually be a thing for a video. And then you go to editor, image. I ain't got a video to put in, so can it see my computer? I may have to. I wondered how this works, because this keeps asking me this. What's this doing? No, it's lost me now. I don't know what it's doing. What? What's it doing? I don't know what it's doing. It's found them there. Okay, I don't know if it's sharing the directory. I don't know if I'm not getting this. The wine thing and then Linux's own directory, are they the same thing, or are they separate? Because when I'm going through this, I'm going through this business of backwards and forwards, and I'm expecting to see. No, see, that's the Windows wine thing. What? I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't understand what I'm looking at. What? Desktop is that my desktop or what? I don't understand how it's working. See, is that my normal? That's on the normal desktop. Do I need to? I just load the same bloody picture twice. No, I haven't. Okay, this is just to show what you can do with it, because I've got no video. That's confused me. I don't know how that works. Is it using the normal? Do I need to go through a Wine Windows mock-up of the C drive to get anything to work on a Windows program, or do I just go through the normal Linux desktop to get pictures and videos? I don't know. Play it like that. There it is. So I've got it obviously isn't going to move. That's 10 seconds, and then after 10 seconds it will change to that. Okay, so I can put a thing on it. If this works the same effing way the other one does, what's it doing? No. This works slightly differently to the one I'm using, because it's each one they just change things in each revision. Edit text. It's a bit slow. Again, could be DOSBox, idiot box. What's it called? Oracle stupid thing that doesn't work properly. Too big, too big. And then you can change the brush is the background, but you change the contour color to say red, and then text you can make it white, and then you can make it like that. Oops. It's just a little bit laggy. Change the font. It's got fonts, different fonts. Oh, weird fonts. I'm not used to these fonts. And you can have that. The length of that is the length of how long you want it on screen. Could I export this as an actual copy that one, put it there. I'm just not used to using a system like this, the way this works. It's kind of odd. You can change, yeah, this is just showing what this can do, but it's a little bit slow. But there's many reasons for that. Funny fonts on here though. And where these are coming from. It's done something weird with that. When it's running, I didn't think it would run this. I had no idea it would run this. Oops. Change this bloody contour color. Change the color. Just have a different color there. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know where you could download clips. I don't know. These are just pictures, by the way. There's not that it's that slow that it's lagging to like a slideshow. That's just because these are photographs, not videos. Seems like it's doing quite well actually. The older versions of this used to do a thing where say that's it doesn't matter if it's a picture or a video or whatever. It would put it like there, and you could never put it on the same. You can make it faster. You couldn't put them on the same level. They wouldn't go together. So this version allows you to basically snap them together like that. And when you've got 50 different pieces of video and annotations, it is an absolute nightmare. So this version seems like it might work quite well. It's a bit funny with that. If you've got it running on a physical machine, not a virtual box, it should. If it's going to work here, then it should work way better on a physical installation. It's working. I'm quite surprised at that. We could do a zoom, but it might crash it. If you want to save your project, save project as. Call it Amiga 1. Okay. So it's testing it saves. It saves it. Ooh, this is. It's sort of working. It's working. Yeah, you've got like video effects, so you've got things like filters which sharpen, pixelize, oil paint, transparency, fade in, fade out. Zoom is one I use quite a lot, so what you can do is, this is often quite annoying, that one you just turn it so it's variable. You click on that, and basically you just drag either side and it does that. Otherwise it will just go up on both ends if you don't do that variable there. It makes it slide like a slide thing. And then when you basically run it like that, it will zoom it. Oh, it's moving the, what's it doing? What have I done there? It's a little bit laggy. What have I put? Oh, I put the zoom on the bloody, whoops, I've done the zoom on that. I didn't mean to do that. You can move the text around. I meant to move the bloody picture. What a moron. You click inside that, You go to transforms, you go to zoom, you put it in there, and you put it the length of the thing that you want to do it, where it begins and where it ends. That's the whole clip. Do the thing, you click on that one there, you drag that up. That's it. I was wondering why it wasn't moving. And then it is quite slow. Yeah. And then you can the higher you push it up there, the more the zoom is. Remember, this is a Windows program, so it's not going to run natively on Linux, but it is running through the Wine system, so that's working. That's working. Not terribly fast though, but delete that. Okay, not an exhaustive test. I'm just running stuff on here, just like randomly. The more stuff you add on to this, like the more effects you put on, the slower it gets. I don't know if it'll process it. It might crash it out. See if we can't. Have I got any codecs on here? X2 Xvid H.264. I don't think it's going to process this right. H.264 is what I normally go for. Oh, this is a bit different. They've changed it since this one. This is an older thing. Yeah, they did change it and I didn't like it and I got used to it now. Oh, I forgot about all this. That's maximum quality. That's crap. You want something that's about... I normally go for about 17, 18, but since we're just doing a test, I'll do 24. Leave all these as stock. High quality. Yeah, leave it as that. You could go a bit lower than that even. Go OK. MPEG, yeah, leave it as is. Apply that. See if we can export this. Change name. I'm going to call it because I'm so annoyed. It crashed my computer 10 sodding times yesterday. Undo that and see if it'll do it. It's doing it. It's exporting it. Did I mess up that second thing there then? What happened there? It didn't show that. Oh, you know what I did there? I put it underneath and you can't see it. What an idiot. You put it underneath, it doesn't see it. It doesn't matter. Where's it put that then? And will it play it back even? Oracle is stupid. Yeah, they are. Oh, it's doing it. There. My little video. Yeah, the other annotation doesn't come up because I put it underneath the thing. That's not an error. That's me doing that wrong. So yeah, that's working. If it was a video, it would play it back. I haven't got any video I could put on here that it, but yeah, I assume it probably... Oh, so I've gone back to 7. That's working, and it can export a video. It's a little bit laggy in terms of the interface because I don't know if that's anything to do with VirtualBox or what, but it is running. So you can run VSDC on Linux through Wine, and nothing seems to be crashing out. I mean, I'm very familiar with this, so you could do you can change the colours and stuff on here, but again, this is oh, it's doing it. So that one, I've done it again there, haven't I? You got to make sure. It's the thing about this editor is you got to be on the ball with it. If you do something, it won't. You don't notice. You'll end up deleting a whole bunch of stuff or parbolarize. It does stuff like that. Makes it the other way around. And I'm just testing the functions. I don't know what else I could do on this. You can do there was a glitch thing you could add in. I don't think it's in this version, because the further back you go, the less stuff they put on it. So broken TV, you can put an effect on that, so it goes like this, like that. Export seems to work, and this is a very difficult program. I wouldn't recommend using this particular one because it took me a couple of years to get to real grips with it, and then it does a number of things where if you add audio and then you take it away and you put new audio in, it only goes back to the old one. Unless you go to the resources window, it'll list the audio. If you put any audio, it'll be here. Doesn't matter what you put here, it'll put it here in this resources window. And if this is not open and you don't know nothing about this, you go, why am I getting the same audio that I've just deleted? It puts it here, and it only disappears if you take it out of here. There's no audio listed here, so it won't show it on this section. But if you got it there, you got to go here, delete it. That's one of the stupid things about this. If you do a thing here, probably do it on this one actually. If you do a fade out, where is it? Say we did a fade in, yeah, and it does this. It's a bit slow, and then you cut this. Well, let me cut this. No, because it's a picture, that's why. You normally go like this. A piece of video has frames in it. This doesn't have frames in it. That's why. So I can't show that. Basically, what I'm trying to show is if you put a fade in here, and let's say you cut it there, every subsequent section of that whole clip is going to have whatever effect you put here. And that's like a bug. I don't know what's the matter with that. I put a fade on something, I'll do an effect, and I'll cut it, and it will reproduce whatever I put here. Every section of this clip, it will reproduce that. Same with the audio. You drop audio inside of it. Say this is audio. I have to put it. Well, let me move it. I don't think this one allows me to. It does. If you say that was audio, if I put that inside of there, and it was the whole clip, and I cut it, it will not cut it the way you'd expect it. It would actually then reproduce that one start bit up to the cut, and then reproduce it in every subsequent cut. That's a weird bug. I don't know why it does that. So I have to put the audio outside of it, and then you can mute. If that was video, you can't mute a picture, but you'd have a thing where it would have audio, and then you could basically mute it or turn the audio off. It doesn't show it on here because that's a picture, not a video. So it does stupid things like that, and it winds me the hell up. Or you go to, say you wanted to copy these two texts, and there was like another 5 or 6 pieces of text before this. It'll automatically pick all of them without showing you. It'll show you the green outline, but it won't. But when you go and copy it, you won't notice, and then you end up copying hundreds of different things, and it can crash it. So it's like, so VSDC, I'm not recommending it unless you've already know how to use it. It's annoying to use. Maybe you want to use it, if you want to use it, but I found it so difficult. For the beginner, it's very annoying. Anyway, got that working there. Exit. I want to see the version I'm running here. .3845 2019. So that's about 3 years nearly. And you got options here, just in case anyone doesn't know. Brings up your basic stuff. I don't use de-interlacing on my things, so you can turn that off. Does it say that? It won't let you use some of these because they'll be. You have to give me. Yeah, it tells you there. It's Pro. You got to do that, so you want to change that. But I don't use de-interlacing on my videos. I tried it with my Sony Cam, and it's got a interlaced container, but the video isn't interlaced, so it can mess it up. So you can turn that off. That's running. That's running really well. No, don't save it. That is interesting. So that's working.